Alright everybody, so you guys are probably wondering, what am I doing live right now? For those of you guys who don't know, I play on A1 ROLEPLAY, and this is what this live stream is about, because today, I'm going to give you guys a general overview of A1 ROLEPLAY on 5M, and we're going to go over the vehicle list.
Hey, that's not a nice car.
And I forgot to do one thing.
Talking to me?
Let me just do that. So yeah, we don't need to worry about voice chat. Hey Wolf, what's up? So yeah, we're going to go over the vehicle list here on A1 ROLEPLAY. There's a lot of vehicles here, and I really want to show you all of them because there's a couple of them. And unfortunately, the sun is going down. So yeah, we're going to go over the vehicle list. Basically, but before we get started here, I do want to let you guys know, I do want to apologize about the lack of live streams here recently. I've been working, I had to go back to school this week on Wednesday, and then I was just been chilling out a lot this week. I'm watching a lot of TV. Hey, nice Wolf. So yeah, so that's the reasoning for all my inactivity here on the live stream. But today, I'm gonna count this as a live stream because it's also, I'm counting this as a live stream, but I'm also counting it as something to get the word out about A1 ROLEPLAY. They're a really great server. Like, it's literally, A1 ROLEPLAY is a really fun server, not gonna lie. It's like, it's one of those servers where you, it's where you get the freedom to choose whatever vehicle you want without having to be like an economy server and go over and buy everything. Like, buy all the cars with in-game money and like weapons and stuff. You can get all of those. Now, I do want to warn you guys, if you do play on this server late at night, things get a little bit crazy to the point where people are just RDMing, VDMing. So I would stay off the server if you're on 5M late at night. With that said, guys, let's hop right into the vehicle list. I'm going to come over here with the, where this light is. Now, I originally planned to do this as a video, but then I realized, if there's 73 cars, I'll just do it as a live stream, because it'll probably take me a couple hours to go through all these vehicles for you guys, and to help get the word out about A1 ROLEPLAY, because they're a really nice community. And I gotta check, they have an update that just came out. Fix AI plane spawning, remove player, join, quit, chat messages. Ah, there we go. So yeah, let's hop right into it. Now, for those of you guys who are wanting to play on the server, this does use the F1 trainer. I know part of it's being blanked out, but the part that's... Oh, really, Wolf? Yeah, you gotta... Wolf, we need to get back into some 5M together. It's really fun. So anyways, guys, let's hop right into it. Now, the way you access this, if you guys are watching the VOD or live... I know, man. We do a lot of stuff together. But guys, if you guys are new here, you're probably wondering how you get the vehicles. Basically, if you're new here, you would spawn up in that default skin thingy. I don't know if you saw the default skin at the beginning of the live stream. I don't know. But you use your F1 key, and that brings up your trainer. So now, if you want to access your vehicles, you go to Vehicle Spawner, and go to Add-on Vehicles. Now, this is where all of the custom vehicles are going to live. So, things like the Charger, the Mustang, some Camaros, they're all going to live here. And with that said, let's hop right into it. So the first vehicle we have here on the list is the 2012 Charger. Now, I am going to move the vehicle a little bit to show you guys what is... to show you guys what the cars actually look like, and I might actually, let's go to vehicle options, vehicle colors, let's get a white so you guys can see the car better, or red works better too. So here's some of these, here's the 2012 Charger. Now some of these vehicles, I'm not going to go through what kind of customizations you can do with that. I may do that with another live stream, but for here we're just going to go through all the vehicles. Now here's the 2012 Dodge Charger. This is one of two Dodge vehicles, Dodge Chargers, that are on the server. Now, This thing looks really, really cool, and what the hell is this guy doing? Yeah, that's another one of the vehicles right there, a Ford Mustang. So here it is, here's the 2012 Dodge Charger. Looks really, really nice. But then you have a more modern version of it, the 2016. Now, I'm not going to change the color of this one because you can see it really well. That's a 2016 Charger, which really never mind what's going on with that chat there. So there's the Charger, and then you also got the brother, or the older, or the more powerful brother, or whatever. I don't know what to call it. But you also got the other Dodge performance vehicle in the lineup, the Challenger. Now this one is really cool too. This one has I believe it has quite a lot of customization to it. So you guys will have to figure out what kind of customization these has for yourself, as I'm not going to be showing that in this live stream. Up next, we have a vehicle that I recognize from Driver San Francisco, the 1970 Dodge Challenger. Now, I remember this car from Driver San Francisco because this was the cover car and the car that the protagonist drives in it. This is the protagonist car in Driver San Francisco. This car is really, really nice. I believe this one's a convert from that very game that I was talking about, Driver San Fran. I don't know. Following that, we got a couple Ford Mustangs. We have a 1965 Ford Mustang, which I believe that is where this is where the Ford Mustang tradition started. I have no idea. But following that, we have a 1995 Ford Mustang, which I'm not sure if I like this design or not. It just looks a little too weird. But the 1993 model, yes. This model of Mustang is really good. I really like this model of Ford Mustang. Then following that, we got the modern version, the 2010 version. Ooh, excuse me, guys. Following that, we have a Camaro. This is the modern Camaro here. Now, I am going to show you one cool thing with this one. This one has, some of these ones have liveries. Like, you can get a racing livery, which is really cool. Yeah, see, the only one you can get is a racing livery, which I'll bet is for... Alright, there goes that Ford Mustang again. But yeah, you can get a racing skin on this vehicle. So, if you guys want to roleplay as a race car driver, you sure can. Following that, we have the 80s or 70s Ford Mustang. I don't know. Or, no, not the Ford Mustang. This is a Camaro Z28. This is like an older one. This one kind of reminds me of... This one's the vehicle mode for Bumblebee in the original Transformers. Alright. No idea what the hell is going on there. Up next, we got a couple Chrysler vehicles. Some Chrysler sedans. This one also has a livery. I'm just going to show you these liveries real quick. So there are a couple liveries. Here's the default one with the flames and stuff. You get the American flag. You get some cool stripes. I actually like these stripes. You also get this one. And you also get that livery. And you get this livery, which turns it into like a race car or something. Ooh, it's like a four-door vehicle racing. You also have this one, which removes everything. And then you got this one, which really makes it a race car. And that's all the liveries on that one. Now, following that, we have the SRT8 version of it. And I'm going to check to see if there's any liveries for this one. No liveries available. So, certain vehicles, there are going to have liveries. So, up next, we have a Ford Crown Victoria. Now, this is a vehicle that the police use, but they have it. This is one of two Ford Crown Victorias that are on the server. Following that, we have a Ford Focus RS 2017. This one also has a couple liveries because I've used this one a couple times. So here's a default livery. And then you got this rally type livery. Those are the only two liveries available for this car. So moving on, we have an older generation Ford Focus, and yes, I will change the color of this one. This one, oh, where's a white? Actually, I think a blue will look better on this one. Where's a bright blue? Yeah, there's bright blue. So here's what this car looks like. Oh crap, I didn't know we could do that. So there's that car. That's a Ford Focus if you guys want to use it. Up next, we have the Ford Taurus. Now, this vehicle is, this one's interesting. Ford still had this thing in production, but I think they're ending production after this model year of their cars and sedans. Following that up, we're moving into the SUVs of the server. Now, these SUVs they're going to be SUVs. So, starting that off, we got a BMW X5 M17, which that looks really cool. I really do enjoy that. We have a classic SUV, the Chevy Trailblazer, or the Chevy Blazer, which Chevy's actually bringing this thing back, and it looks nothing like this. It's really cool. Moving on from that, we have this Jeep Wrangler. Now, this one I for sure know has a lot of customization to it. You can do a lot of things with this car. Now, I'm gonna move out of here. There we go. So yeah, you got that Jeep Wrangler. This one has a lot of customization. I would highly recommend you get this one if you're gonna do some off-roading, because it literally looks like an off-road vehicle. Moving on from that, we have a Chevy Suburban. This is like a 2016 Chevy Suburban. Following that up, we got a Chevy Tahoe, 2013. We're getting into the Lexus vehicles now, which this one's the Lexus RX 450h, and damn, we're already 22 cars in. Following that, we have the Lexus 570, which is more of an SUV orientated vehicle. And we have a minivan here. Now, this is the Honda Odyssey. Now, this one, it's weird, but I use it for my female character on the server. So, anyways, moving on from that, we have the Chevy Avalanche. Wait, what? Yep. Didn't look like the Avalanche for a second. But yeah, this is the Chevy Avalanche. So, if you guys want to drive a Chevy Avalanche, you sure can. Moving on from that, we're moving into the trucks that are on the server, starting off with the GMC Sierra 1500. Now this car is really cool, and there's a couple of other vehicles going on right there. Following that up, oh my goodness, what the hell was that? Is he going after someone? Following that up, we got the 2015 Ford F-150. I will change the color of this vehicle. There we go. That gives you a good look of that vehicle. You also got some stuff you can put in the back. We also got a 1978 Ford F-150. Now, I'm going to take a moment, take a look at the differences between these two vehicles. This is the modern one, and that's the old one. Look how much of a change that is. Now, with this one, you can also put stuff in the back of it. Following up with that, we have the Ford F-150 Raptor. This one's a really nice car. Or a truck. I'm not sure what kind of customization you can do to this one, however. Let's have a look at that, actually. I've always wondered, is there any kind of customization? No. Are there any liveries? No. Are there any vehicle extras? No. Sorry about that again. Now we're moving into the heavy-duty trucks. Now there's two Ford F-350s on this server. There's this F-350, which is a 2008 F-350. And then we jump ahead 10 years to my favorite F-350 model out now, the Ford F-350 from 2018. I've driven this thing before. It is hella awesome. Now, following that up, we got the Ram 1500. I'll let you guys have a good look at that one. We also got a 1986 Chevy Silverado. That also looks really cool. The roleplay is having an old truck. Because most of the roleplay here on the server, for those of you guys who don't know, most of the roleplay here is in Sandy, like the Blaine County area. So having an old truck like this fits in with Sandy Shores. So, and then we're getting into the sporty cars. This is a Nissan 180 SX. Sounds pretty cool. Listen to it. See, that's pretty cool. It sounds like it's got a turbo on it. We have a Nissan 350Z. Also a cool vehicle. A Nissan 370Z, which is a couple ranks higher than the 350. And now, here's a couple vehicles. Here's a couple vehicles that are a little bit interesting, if I will. Well, one. A Toyota Camry. Yeah. Oh, and then after that, we have a Honda Civic. Now, this car would be so hilarious to just have like a roleplay with. Moving on from there, we got a brand new Honda Civic. So yeah, we got this brand new Honda Civic. I would actually drive this a little bit more than the other ones. So moving on from the Civics, we have some Mitsubishi. Now this is a cool Mitsubishi. I believe this one's the new one they just added. There was a new one that was just added. Let me look. Updates. 2001 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VI. Okay, so that's not the new one. Actually, wait, is it? Yeah, this is the new one. So this is the new one they just added yesterday, the Mitsubishi. I want to go inside to look at this one. You know what, this one might be the vehicle that I use for my role plays, at least on Jason Steele for a little bit. I don't know. Moving on from that, we got the Evo 9, which is really cool. Then the Evo 10, which is also really cool. We have a Lexus GS 350. This is a car, four-door sedan vehicle. And we also have the Toyota GT86. Another really cool vehicle. I love that engine sound. That engine sound is cool. We also got the Mazda Speed. Now, okay, so now that it's daytime, we're gonna move. Let's move over here. Just so people don't run into me. Just so people don't see me spawning vehicles randomly. So, Mazda vehicle, this is really nothing special. We got a Nissan Skyline R32. Which, this one I might actually use too. I want to see what kind of customization there is on this one. No extras. Okay, so you get some. Oh, you get a cool spoiler. You get a cool side skirt. So, just a bunch of cosmetic stuff. Moving on, we got the Lexus RCF, which is like a sporty vehicle. We got a Mazda RX-7, like an older RX-7. A Honda S2000 convertible, which I do like. What's this engine sound like? A Nissan Fairlady Z, which is also pretty cool. I actually have a diecast model of this. It's like a Datsun. Yeah, I have a model of it here somewhere, but there's a couple Subaru Imprezas. So those are those ones. Toyota Supra, which is really cool. Now, Toyota's actually bringing us back. The Toyota Supra, the new Toyota Supra, is racing in the Xfinity Series once the season starts this year. Up next, we have the Honda Genesis. Or Hyundai Genesis. Why did I say Honda? This is also like a sporty sedan type vehicle. Now we have the Hyundai Veloster, which also has some liveries, obviously. We have a Kia Coupe, and I believe up next is one of my favorite Kias. Here it is, the Kia Stinger. I like this thing. This thing is really, really cool. You can do some customization with this thing. It's really cool. I like it. Moving on from that, we have a Fiat 124 Spider. I never knew Fiat was still in production. Let's look at the interior of this one. You know, the Fiat, I never knew Fiat was still in production. Apparently they are. We have a couple Audis now. We have one Audi actually, the Audi A3 2.0. Mini Cooper, which this would be interesting for you to drive because the speedometer is in full range. You're in full range of the speedometer. So if you wanted to, you could drive this thing in the interior and not have your view impeded, the view of the gauge cluster impeded by the steering rack. So it looks like we have a Volkswagen Golf R next. Okay, so now here's the bulk of them. We got a bunch of BMWs here. So we have a BMW M3 E46, which I believe has some customization to it. A BMW M3 F80. A BMW M4 F82. Which there's really not that much difference, actually. A BMW M5 E39. And a BMW M5 E60. Following that up, we got the Audi RS6 and a Mercedes-Benz that will follow that. Which I might actually use this thing instead for my role plays today. We got an Audi S5, which looks really cool. What's the engine sound like on this? An Alfa Romeo 4C. Now, here's what I want to talk about a lot. This van right here. I want to show you guys, this van holds a lot of roleplay potential in it. What I'm meaning is this. You can put skins on this van to make it seem like you're working for, to roleplay that you're working for DHL or Go Postal or Post Op. Or it could be prisoner transport, but I don't think they want us to use prisoner transport. But you can roleplay like you're delivering packages with this very van. It's really cool. Now, for those of you guys who want to be tow, you can also be a tow truck, which this Kenworth tow truck, I would prefer to drive this thing first person, just because. But yeah, if you want to be a tow truck driver, there you go. There's your tow truck. And the final vehicle on the list is that other Ford Crown Victoria we talked about earlier in this broadcast. The Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Now, obviously, all the police extras are removed on this car. Or maybe they are, actually. But yeah, so there's that, and apparently that's interesting. So that is the entire vehicle list. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run back up and I'm going to choose a vehicle to roleplay for today. There was one that I was looking at earlier. Going through this list. It could probably be this. Yeah, it could probably be this Mini Cooper. There's a lot of vehicles I have on mine. So I'll just roll with this Cooper for now. So anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this live stream slash video thing. I wanted to show you guys all of the vehicles that were on the server. For those of you guys who are new to the server and would like to actually try out the server for yourself. Once the VOD actually goes live, I will add some stuff to the description that will help you guys out with the server, like the IP, the Discord invite link, and all that. So yeah, guys, I hope this live stream slash video helped you out and gave you an insight as to the custom vehicles that are on the server. There's many different roleplay scenarios you can come up with these vehicles. Like this Mini, you can do something with this Mini as well. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. I might do another live stream here, like a real live stream. This was just something I decided to do as a video because I thought it would take me about an hour to go through all these vehicles. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the real live stream or in the next video. For those of you guys who want me to come back making videos, I'm gonna come back making videos. I will see you guys soon.